What's going on, guys? So, Doug and I are here today, and we decided to put together this training for you because the fact of the matter is, a lot of people within the community and team aren't doing what they're supposed to. And I think, and he thinks, together we think that the fact is that there's a lack of structure due to a lack of clarity. All right. Before we can go into chairman season, we got to understand that it's character building season right now. We got to understand that a lot of us have lost sight of the goals because we never felt those goals and we never understood really that achieving those goals, it wasn't going to be easy. All right, there are a lot of individuals that were super gung-ho and super fired up when they first got involved within the community, who didn't take advantage of the products, who tried to deviate away from the systems and do their own things. And now these people are sitting there frustrated and upset. But here's the thing. This is why community is so important. This is why this team is so valuable. We want to destroy those frustrations, and we want to provide you guys with a simple system and an effective system to help you guys tap into that chairman season, to help you guys not only have sight in regards to those goals, but feel those goals and achieve those goals alongside us. Because if you guys haven't noticed, I mean, just to edify Dougie really quick, whereas majority of other people will kind of falter under the pressure and will stop. A lot of the time when it's kind of deer in the headlight syndrome where when things get tough, they kind of stop and pull back. Doug's been trucking forward. Every single day he's been running calls for the team. Every single day he's been taking calls for our organization. Every single day he's been putting out content. Every single day he's been leading by action, not by word. And that's why Doug's growing. That's why Doug's almost smashing Plat 5. That's why he's on track to close his first 6 and maybe even 7-figure year. Who knows? Because he's been consistent, because he's been working hard. So at the end of the day, he's had that sight and vision. And again, that's the whole point of this, is to provide you guys with a clear-cut system and structure to help you take full advantage this second time around, the second wave going into chairman season. And more important than that, just to help you guys understand that, look, these hard comings are inevitable. It's going to happen again. These struggles are going to process. You're going to hit a new wall. But the second time you guys hit that wall, the beauty is that you're going to be able to break through it without our help. So, Doug, I'll kind of open up to you. I know that you've been kind of the mastermind behind the entire structure that we're going to be sharing today. So I'll transition to you, and you can go ahead and open into it, brother.
For sure, and I appreciate that, dude. And I thank you for everything that you've taught me. And first of all, I want to share that hasn't all been me. Isaiah Watson had a big role to play in it as well. And the system that I'll show you as well within the Sacrifice Seed page, he made it very simple for you guys on the networking side. But I want to show you guys the system more so than just kind of give you guys a motivational speech. I want to share my screen and show you guys how simple it really is to get plugged in, and how simple it is just to plug someone in and have them see results right away. Because people are overcomplicated. They think they need to teach them right away. They think they need to be the Forex guru. They think they need to have, know how to trade, when in reality, the learning curve here is very, very, very long if you don't take it seriously. It could be 2 years if you don't take it seriously, but you can't wait 2 years to build, right? You can't wait till you can trade completely on your own to build if you want to build this business, because that won't work. Right. The whole aspect here is, people want to get a degree in 3 months and then get frustrated when they don't have their degree. When in reality, we understand that we have to go to college for 4 years to get a degree. So we need to treat this like a college that you're sharing. But if you're seeing results from that college, you can share it. It's no more complicated than that. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and just kind of show you guys what we have set in place for you to win. So this is in the Sacrifice Seed Facebook page. Isaiah created the Sacrifice Succeed, but this literally has everything you need to be plugged in, be in the community, and get started quickly so that you can see results in the pace that you would like to see them. So the first thing I want to show you guys is it's very important that you join all of these Facebook groups. Extremely important. As well as, this is a website called IMO Universe, and this is something that the company has put together for us. This is so that you don't need to walk everyone through it, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to, when you have thousands of people in your organization, you're not going to be able to walk people through every single step. You're going to need a system for them to plug into and play, right?
And we
So
really want to take advantage of the system, just to kind of plug in really quick. We really want to tap into this and do so within the first 72 hours, guys. Look, a lot of us, just to kind of edify on this point, a lot of us are helping people get started up with iMarket, but we're not guiding them through the process. We're signing them up and basically saying, okay, well, here's a video, check it out, get set up. Walk them through. There's an importance, as Matt Rose always says, there's an importance of combining high tech and high touch. And we want to plug them into the community in that high touch manner. You know, shout them out on the page. Let them know that, look, they are a part of a team and not just a group. And then from there, provide them with the high tech aspect, leveraging everything that Isaiah and Doug have put together with Sacrifice to Succeed and everything that the company's put together with IML Universe. So I'll go ahead and get back to you. Sorry, Dougie.
no, absolutely. So guys, this is phase one. As you can see, this is a website that will walk you through everything you need to get plugged in and make sure that you understand what you have to do. So it shows you get plugged into the corporate telegrams, right? Get plugged into everything so that you know what's going on, so that you don't feel lost. Shows you how to set up the MetaTrader 4 on the phone, on the Androids, on your Mac, on your Windows. Starting a demo account. Swipe trades. Okay, guys, it has even videos explaining swipe trades, simplified and detailed. Setting up the corporate app so that you know when the corporate events are, when you know when the 7-figure mentorship calls are. That's very important because we want to learn from people that have made the income that we're desiring to make and not try to do this on your own, because you're not going to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's already invented and you guys are trying to make it into a square. And what's more efficient? So at the end of the day, this is what we have set in place for us. So we don't need to invent anything else. We just now need to plug people into this. After you go through all this, this should be around, within the first 2 weeks to the month, you're going to go to phase 2. Now, phase 2 shows you all the aspects of IML Academy, IML TV, the practice demo account, and the free product, right? So this is actually should be done within your second week. You should start phase 2 within your second week. And this just shows you, walking you through how to go through IML Academy, how to get your trading journal. Everything that you need is here. Okay, I'm not going to elaborate. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it walks you through step by step on how to get set up so that you don't have to guide the people through it. You have a system to guide them through it. Okay, because an analogy that I heard and that really resonated with me is, think about this system like a river, right? Is it easier to pick one person up on your shoulders and carry them down the riverbank? Or is it easier to throw them in the river and let the stream take them? Okay, but if you're not in the system with them and you're on the riverbank, then you're going to have people swimming to the edge of the riverbank trying to walk with you, follow you, because people follow what you do. So you have to be plugged into the system and allow the system to carry you to success. Okay, guys, so it has your 2 for free. It shows you exactly how to get your product for free. Has a video on how to invite. Faustin has a script set up for you guys that we're going to be sending. And that's the phase 2 checklist, okay? Right here, Academy, IML TV, practice, and free product. That should be the focus. Now, phase 3, getting plugged into the web analyzer, understanding how that works, getting plugged into the system with the harmonic scanner, and really just understanding using these and plugging into the system so that we can really duplicate in the manner that we want to. And that's all that we really wanted to show with you guys. We're going to close it out in a second here. But also, I want to show you guys that if you go to Sacrifice to Succeed Academy right here, I'm not going to click on it because I want you guys to click through, and I can see who exactly has done it and who hasn't and how far they're in it. So there's no more saying I did this, but knowing that you really didn't do it. This shows you how to throw events. This shows you how to invite. This shows you everything in detail on the networking side on how to build it. IML Universe is for the customers jumpstart. This is for building. So now you have everything set up in a systematic manner so that now you don't have to worry about the how. You just have to do what is said. You don't know how, you don't have to figure out the system, because that's the biggest issue within this industry, is trying to figure out what to do. But now you know what to do. You just have to go out and do it and do the action and let the results speak. Okay, guys? So that's what we have set up. I'm going to stop sharing the screen here, and we're just going to kind of close it out. Faustin, do you have anything else that you want to go on and elaborate with?
Well, just to recap, so basically, this is a 5-step process, guys. That's all it is. 5 steps to success. That's what we have to understand. It's a very simple format here. If we deviate away from it, then it becomes a million steps. And that's what overwhelms people a lot of the time. So as long as we can keep it strong and straight with these, as long as we can duplicate this on a consistent basis, I can just about guarantee through my experiences within the industry that people are going to continue to thrive with it. I mean, the community we have in play is phenomenal. Sacrifice to Succeed is, I think, one of the most professional pages I've ever come across within the niche and industry. So, just to re-edify, take advantage of these steps. Step 1, get them plugged into the high touch and high community, which is the group page, okay, with Sacrifice to Succeed. Step 2 is the roadmap, which is provided by our team. All right, so that's also on Sacrifice to Succeed, the academy. Step 3 is Roadmap Corporate, which is IML Universe. Okay, so get people plugged into that. Step 4 is to get them in profit with the services. I don't think we talked about that enough. But the goal, guys, the goal within someone's first month is to get them plugged into the community, to get them plugged into the services, and to get them in profit. They don't have to become millionaires. Even $1 in profit, just to show them that it is possible to win here. Get them in profit leveraging the services. The services we recommend are swipe trades, which is important. It's the scanner, and it's IML TV. All right. Being that Christopher Derricks is our primary support and upline, I recommend that we plug every single person directly into his London session. I mean, Chris has gotten people hundreds to, I think, even thousands of pips on a session, on the individual session. Past results don't dictate future profits. But at the same time, if we can plug someone into that and they can see really the leadership that is encompassing this team as well, it's just going to re-edify our community in that aspect. And then final, once we get them in profit, step 5 is share and care. Look, we have a system and a structure here that provides so much value. And the intent of this community is to help people on a consistent basis. If we can take the average Jane and Joe, plug them into our entire 5-step process, and by the end of it, in their first month, help them gain their services for free. So they get this entire community, get this entire entrepreneurial skill set and platform for free after their first month, then they're winning and they're happy and we're doing the right thing. So I would just want to close by saying, look, guys, we want to stick to these 5 steps. I guarantee if we do stick to these 5 steps, we're gonna see the W. And I personally will just leave it at that. So I don't know if you want to add anything, Dougie, but that's all I have to say.
No, I don't think there is much more to say. I think it's just now time to take action, and more so taking personal responsibility for your actions. People want to blame it on everyone, but this is showing you that there's nothing really that you can blame. You have all the systems here, so it's really just comes down to personal effort. And before you go in and talk to your upline about something that you might be struggling with, go through and study. Go through and look at all the tools provided, because that's why we said it. Because at the end of the day, yes, there will be hiccups, and this is business. It's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. And I think people want it to be easy, but we have to realize, the rules of business still apply within this. They still apply. If you're going to build a 6-figure business outside of network marketing, you know that you have to work a lot. But people want to come in here and work in between the cracks of their life and work when it's convenient for them. And they don't understand the fact that you need to, even though you're not working a 9 to 5, maybe you need to treat it like a 9 to 5 until you have the results, because you're not going to see the results that you desire without the effort put in. That's the whole misconception in network marketing. Yes, we're doing it for time freedom, but we're just working harder now for sustainable results later so that we don't have to work as hard later. But that doesn't mean that the work does not have to come now. And so I think that's the biggest thing is people want to just say, oh, I'll put an hour into it, and then you get mad when they're not making $10,000 a month. Put an hour into it a day, or, just something like that. And my biggest thing that I've known is that in what I've learned throughout sports and stuff like that, I'm not going to go run 5 routes in football and wonder why I'm not starting. It's repetition, 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 and doing the right things long enough consistently. And then you will see the results. And then when you are seeing results and you have momentum, double down and go harder. People start to see momentum and they ease up. And that's what I've realized is what will destroy your business. When you start to see momentum, double down, so then that momentum becomes a tsunami that can't be stopped. And so with that being said, I think that's really all that we wanted to portray. I want to kind of give thanks to all the leaders that have been putting in effort. I'm not going to name names because I don't like to single out people, but just we will recognize them in the group page and stuff like that. And from now on, if people, have issues with something, know that if has to do with production, you might want to take a look in the mirror rather than blaming your upline or blaming anyone else. Because at the end of the day, you're in business with us, but I'm not in business for you, right? You're in business for yourself to change your life. I'm here to help you. I'm in business with you, but not for you. Okay. So I think that we did a great job explaining this. And I think that if people really take the time and watch this and use the resources necessary, I don't think that there's any reason why they can't win.
Right. So let's close with chairman season is here. All right. I think character building season is just about over, and 5 steps to success, guys. Let's take advantage. Plug in your teams. I mean, the whole reason we decided to record this instead of making this big old launch, all right, training session thing is just to really re-edify the fact that, look, the beauty of being a millennial entrepreneur in this day and age is the fact that we can bring the presentation to people. We don't have to bring the people to the presentation. So get this to the teams, all right, get this to the individuals within the group, and let's just make sure every single person is in the same and on the same page going into this next month so that we can all be in sync and have an effective launch together. Okay, so God bless. Dougie, thank you for running this with me, brother. Appreciate you tremendously along with all the other leaders in this team. And let's get it, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.